What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys probably already know, the brand new event within Black Ops 6 has finally went ahead and launched. And also, as you know, this is going to be the final event of this Season 3 Reloaded update, meaning that this is going to last us for about a good 13 to 14 days until Season 4 finally goes ahead and launches. So, with that knowledge being known, I was kind of expecting a little something here. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I was expecting enough content to really keep us interested and hopefully, encourage people to hop back in and want to play. So when Season 4 drops, they're already into the, the flow of the game, and it'll just be a nice, easy transition into Season 4. But I mean, let's be honest, guys. I don't know why I always have my expectations set to certain levels. I just need to stop it because, why would we expect a multi-billion-dollar franchise to give us at least the bare minimum? But ladies and gentlemen, before we go and dive deep, if you guys are interested in more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. Post daily here at 8 Eastern time. Everything between Splitgate 2, Call of Duty, Battlefield, even Arc Raiders we're going to be discussing on this channel. And all the support has been absolutely fantastic. Seriously, guys. I know posting variety content isn't very popular for the YouTube algorithm, but you guys have been just slamming the like button and leaving tons of support in the comment section, and it means so much because I love doing variety content. So to see that you guys are enjoying it just as much as I am means the world. And last but not least, we are indeed going to be streaming today over on Twitch, starting between 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern time. So if you guys want to catch the live stream, say hello, hop into the open lobbies, by all means, you can find a link to that channel down in the description of this video. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, the final event here is called Call of Duty Endowment Got Your 6 event. And obviously, when you first glance at it, you're like, wow, actually, there's some decent skins I can go ahead and grind for. Look, we got a couple of operators, so on and so forth. It's looking pretty solid. But then when you go ahead and actually dive deep into this actual event, it is honestly stuffed with complete garbage and everything I did not expect. We got a ton of stickers. We got tons of calling cards. We got all of the useless stuff that we are probably never going to end up using. I mean, at least we got some double XP, but in all reality, like I said, nothing compared to what Modern Warfare 3 was, where we're getting constant skins, constant aftermarket kits. I mean, every single week was something fresh, unique, and fun. This is not fresh, unique, nor fun. It's a bunch of stuff that will once again be thrown in the trash bin. But of course, the final unlock was an animated camo. And at first, I thought that looked pretty cool because the, the orangish red slash, blue, or is it black? I'm not sure. Whatever the color combo is, it looks really good in my personal opinion. Is it the best looking skin in the game? No, not at all. But is it something that I would use on the occurrence? Yeah. But then you go ahead and unlock it and you see what is just sprayed all over this skin. It's covered in ease, ladies and gentlemen. Every last bit from head to toe. It quite literally looks like a 5-year-old went ahead and put this skin together. I don't know what they were thinking, but this is by far the most hideous skin I think I have ever witnessed within any of these events. It went from being an extraordinarily clean skin, looking pretty dope, to now it's just like, bro, like I said, did a 5-year-old just cover it in a bunch of stickers? I need to know who at the art team, and I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but seriously, who thought this was a creative, cool idea? Who thought that after putting all these letter E's covering the whole gun made it look better than just having the base camouflage being animated? Who thought this? Because like I said before, it literally looks like someone's child put this thing together. If they did, then it's understandable. If it comes out later that a kid put this together, I'll be like, oh, you know what, then whatever then. That makes sense. But as of right now, the only people who could be to blame for this camo are grown-ass adults who for some reason thought this was very visually appealing. And that this is what we want, a very loud camo. I mean, that's what pretty much Treyarch has been doing all year long, right? Pretty much every single skin they sell in the store is extraordinarily loud. I mean, stupidly loud. And it seems like they're going to be doing the same thing with the event camos as well because, I mean, honestly, like I said before, the base camo looks solid, but I guess it wasn't loud enough for them. So plastering a bunch of E's all over the weapon is going to be what makes it look cool, right? That's what all the cool kids want nowadays, is a gun that's plastered with a bunch of stickers. Yeah, totally. Oh my goodness, Treyarch. I gotta be real, total flop of an event. Although, after learning later on that the operators that were kind of branded on the front page of this event are now in a bundle, so basically the whole purpose of the endowment event is to go ahead and help out veterans, real veterans, right? Not Call of Duty vets, no, none of that garbage. We're talking about actual veterans who are having a bit of trouble trying to find a job, and all the money that is earned through this store bundle is going to be put forward to that cause. And honestly, I think that's absolutely fantastic. Although I will say, couldn't they at least given us one operator in this event pass? Wouldn't that have been pretty awesome? Anything else to incentivize us to want to go ahead and hop into this experience? Because again, this is a great cause here, ladies and gentlemen. This is good. But the event is not doing its job properly. The whole purpose of the event is to pull people back in, make them want to play the game, and then they'll see in the store that there's an actual endowment pack, which actually has pretty cool looking operators, and they might be enticed to cough up some cash for that, which again will, in return, help out the vets. But the event does nothing of that sort. I mean, people are going to look at the event pass and say, what is this absolute garbage? I'm not going to bother hopping into the game to try this. They're not going to see the bundle in the store. They're not going to go ahead and help out a good cause. And honestly, I mean, I don't think anybody really is. Even myself, I'm not going to purchase the skin, I'm sorry to say. But in all reality, as much as I love helping out the vets, through Activision in this sort of way is just not the best. I'm sorry to say it's not the best. And especially in a game like Black Ops 6 where everybody's already falling off so drastically, I just don't think that this is going to hold over very well. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, the skin isn't even a skin for the aims. It's a blueprint. I'm sorry, that's the funniest part about this whole situation as well. The skin is not a skin. It's not like the skin we got with the weed event we just got done with, the animated weed skin that you can put on every single weapon, which actually kind of looks pretty cool. I like the color scheme low key. It's not bad. And the best part about it, you can put it on all of your guns, every last one. But this one isn't a skin. It's a blueprint for the aims. And there's already 3 better blueprints that pretty much everybody in the game already has. This is easily the worst one. So you can't even put the skin on any gun in the game that you want. You can only use it on the aims as a blueprint with default attachments already put on it. You cannot tell me that this is a good way to incentivize players to get back on the game and grind. Who would want this? Who would want to grind through this? Everything is not worth it whatsoever. The only things worth it are in the bundle that you can buy in the store. But again, not enough people even want to play the game in the first place. This is not a good look whatsoever. I mean, they did add a game mode as well, so it is kind of fresh. But even the game mode, as you can see right here, what's different about it, ladies and gentlemen? The only difference is that there's a constant scanning UAV and Ghost doesn't work. So they literally put something together that I could have done in a custom match. Well, honestly, since everybody's been doing custom matches for years. Everybody, when they 1v1, usually turns on the constant UAV. This has been something that has been introduced ages ago, and they're adding it in now like it's some fancy, fresh new mode. I can't even imagine. I swear to God, I know, the news already got debunked that they're not going to be doing paid limited time modes, but if they ever consider doing this down the road, and these are the modes that we are getting that people would have to pay into to play, I can't express the stupidity. This isn't worth anybody's time. I'm just going to tell you guys right here, right now. The only thing that might be worth it is coming back for Season 4. And that's what I'm looking forward to. But that's literally the only thing to look forward to. And the only way you can look forward to it is if you can, completely ignore the stutters, the bugs, the problems, and the extraordinarily thick skill-based matchmaking. So you have to fight through all of those factors just to be able to witness anything fresh in the game. And we don't even know if that fresh content is going to be fun. But ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I just want to let you guys know about this event. Not really worth it. I'm not going to bother anymore. I completed it in 1 day, and they have this time on for 13 to 14 days. So it's going until the end of the Battle Pass here, until Season 4. So that's it for Season 3, pretty much, ladies and gentlemen. Probably the worst multiplayer season I've ever witnessed. It was absolute garbage. I'm sorry to say. I know everybody keeps saying I'm too negative, but it's the truth. Modern Warfare 3, we got 6 multiplayer maps with tons of blueprints dropping every single week. Aftermarket kits all the time. I mean, compare that to this. Nah, huge step backwards. We need to get back on track. It's the only way. And if we can't get back on track, then guess what? There's so many other games that will. We got Splitgate 2 dropping next week. We have Battlefield coming at the end of this year, hopefully, fingers crossed, unless things have to, be pushed back. But if they need to be pushed back, I can understand, I'd rather them put out a good game that's perfected over something that is slop and we have to spend a year plus fixing. So I'll understand if they do need to push it back. And we also have Arc Raiders, which is apparently coming at the end of 2025 as well. I mean, if they can't get their act together, I don't know what else to say. I think a lot of people are going to end up moving on, and that'll be that. But ladies and gentlemen, as always, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. I post daily here at 8 in the morning Eastern time. And of course, if you guys are interested in any of my live streams, I stream Monday through Saturday over on Twitch, starting between 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern time. Of course, if you guys are interested, go link that channel down in the description of this video. But as always, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.